Hello warriors, in today's video we are going to talk about women in self-defense. If you really want to avoid getting raped or kidnapped or possibly even murdered, definitely watch this video from the start till the very end to find the truth about women in self-defense. To even ask this question, we need to put ourselves in some scenario. For this video, we are not going to be talking about a kidnapping or a murder. For this video, to make it complex, we are going to talk about rape. At first, let's talk about scenarios where they have no chance or very low chance. The first one would be mutual combat. Always, when you would look at not movies but real life, let's put, for example, a female boxer against a male boxer. The man is going to win. He's 99.9% of the time going to be bigger, stronger, more brutal, and he will be able to take the pain way more than woman. So we are not talking about movies, but actual real life, man versus woman in mutual combat, the man will always take the win. We are not talking about a scenario where there is, okay, a girl who trains judo for 20 years and I would take just a random guy and put him in kimono and fight under judo rules. Definitely not. We are talking about a real life scenario where there's no rules, there's no, okay, referee says go and we go and referee stops it. We are talking about street fight, there's no rules, there's nothing like, okay, there's not two-person or maybe he has a knife. Those are all things that they are not in martial arts and therefore a skilled person will beat the unskilled person. On the street, when you take accountability, weapon, multiple attackers and dirty tactics, it's completely different. Second point would be if you believe in bullshit that you've been taught in maybe some martial arts or maybe some self-defense schools. I'm just going to kick him to the balls and the fight is completely over. Or I'm going to take out the pepper spray, spray him and he's down on the ground, not being able to move. If you do believe in all these things that we talked about in some previous videos, why they're not working, then definitely once you encounter a real life problem, it will be over very quickly. The third point is if you have zero training experience, then again, definitely on the outside, on the streets, it's going to be a big problem for you. And even if you have some training, but it's maybe some nonsense like fitbox or some classical woman self-defense, the bigger chance is you are going to be very surprised by the attack that it looks absolutely different like in training, that he started with a weapon and you have never trained for it, or the techniques that you have been learning are not working. If you train things that are not realistic to the street, you will find out very quickly that all those training, no matter how many years you have been training it, it will go completely to waste.
For example, if you think that he not grab your hair or grab your the whole your body and take you to the van with some company, probably you be very surprised.
So what are the situations that they do actually stand a chance? The first one being to solve the situation tactically. It starts from pretending that I'm not alone in some situation. For example, I'm waving to the distance, or maybe I'm pretending that I'm calling with someone, so I'm showing the attacker that I'm not alone here. Or, okay, I'm going from work, so I'm definitely not going to go alone, or I'm not going to go through the street where I know that there have been some problems. But even this, even being able to solve the situation tactically, needs a lot and lots of training. The best one here with us because we train it a lot. The second point where they do stand a chance is if they use weapons. Let's again throw ourselves into a scenario. A small girl or woman versus a 2-meter long heavy guy. Is she going to be able to defeat her with bare hands? Definitely not. But now let's put a gun into her hand. Now all the advantages that the man had with the height, strength, completely goes away because she has a gun in her hand. Of course, even with weapons you need lots and lots of training so you can actually be able to use them correctly. But in this scenario, the woman will get a big advantage if she carries a weapon and even better, a good self-defense weapon. A third point where they do stand a chance is if they decide to use dirty tactics. Basically attacking something like eyes, because no matter how big and strong the attacker is, everyone will react to it. There's no muscles on the eyes. So if you have been following us for a longer while or a longer period, you know that we use something like a safety net. Safety net is a shortcut for neck, eyes and testicles. If you do decide to use these dirty techniques to those three areas, it doesn't matter how the attacker big is, he will always react some way to eyes, neck or testicles. For the last point, changing the mindset from I need to always defeat the attacker to I can escape the situation. Only by changing the mindset from I have to beat the guy to absolute unconsciousness every single time to I can escape the situation will drastically improve your chances of not winning the fight, but winning the whole situation. Because when you escaped the whole situation, you survived, you don't need anything more. Please try and get it across everyone you know, because statistics says that about every 5th woman will get raped. That means every single 5th sister, mother, co-worker, or just a friend statistically will get raped. That's why we need this video to be absolutely everywhere. Because if women believe what they see on internet and then they will try to use it in the street, it's probably going to get them raped or even killed. They need to have the right information on how to train and what to actually use on the street. Even let us know in the comment section if you want to see how to actually get out of more situations, so we can go a little bit more deeper into them. Leave us a like if you did enjoy this video and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this that can save lives. We thank you for reaching the end and we will see you in the next one. Bye.